Yo, what's going on, Eagles Nation? I am AK Eagles, and this is another episode of the AK Eagles podcast. And listen, I got another legend with me tonight, another big ego out there in the Eagles fandom, and you know, he's a really good buddy of mine, and I just met him a few weeks ago for the first time. I actually no, that's false. I met you at the celebrity softball game too.
Celebrity softball game.
Yeah. So yeah, listen, guys, this is Prime. You all know him. You all love him. He has that famous mask. You all know what he wears. And, yeah, man, appreciate you so much coming on, dude.
Nah, absolutely, man. Thank you for having me on. It's an honor. I'm glad, I see what you got going on and, whatever way I could go ahead and spread out the love. It's all about making sure that everybody eats.
I appreciate that, man. We haven't actually really had a chance to sit down and talk because the last two times we met, we were busy. So
yeah.
I want to ask, man, like, Were you satisfied with last year, and were you okay with all that was done?
If I sit here and I tell you that I was completely satisfied, I'd be bullshitting you, and I'm not going to do that. The expectations were a little bit more. Jalen Hurts, I really expected a whole lot more out of him. But at the end of the day, we got what we got. He did his thing with his feet. His arm strength wasn't the greatest, and a lot of people were criticizing him about that. And then, of course, the main problem that I had was just the way he wasn't leading his receivers. You're in the NFL. It's definitely a skill set that you would think that you would have mastered. Being in the quarterback position, being the QB1, but that wasn't the case. So it was disappointment. Especially the fact that we didn't have no chance against Tampa Bay. Let's just keep it 100. I mean, that team was loaded, and the chances of beating them was definitely slim to none. So it is what it is. But hey, that season's last year. Let's get talking about this year.
Hell yeah! No, I just had to get a rundown real quick on how you felt about that, man. I tried to. Everyone knew that I bring on, just so I get a little feeling for how they are.
Absolutely.
So let's jump into this year. You had this is going to be the second year for JG and Nick. What do you expect from them in year two, man? I know a lot of us want a lot more from JG than we do Nick, because he has a lot more to prove in our eyes. But how do you feel about those two, and what do you see them doing this year?
I mean, look, Nick Sirianni did his thing last year. He got us it was a decent record for being a rookie head coach. Gannon, I definitely need him to go ahead and step it up. And truth be told, man, with the off-season transitions that we did, we're loaded up on the defense. We're loaded up on the offense. There's no excuses this year, man, for real. There's no excuses. I mean, everything is pretty much in fine print for them, and it's all set up. So they messed this up. I don't know, man. I really don't know what to say. That, like I said, there's just no more excuses.
Oh, I'll say it for you, bro, because I've already said it plenty. If you come out here and you get 9 wins, everyone's fired. Let's just be honest, bro. If you come out and get 9 wins with this team, you've underachieved and y'all are dumb. I mean, can we agree on that?
Truth be told, man.
Yeah. At least that's my opinion, because this team should at least be at 12, 13 wins,
Yeah. I mean, like I said, the way we're loaded up on both sides of the ball, definitely.
So before we start talking about individual players, I got to ask you one more thing on this team. Where would you rank them all-time talent in your life so far? Like, as long as you've lived and watched Eagles play, where is this on paper and as we stand right now? How talented is this team out of history?
That's a tough question, man. I mean, we still got to see these guys go.
No, we haven't seen them yet. I know.
Right. We got to go. I mean, right now on paper, I haven't felt this way since Carson's second year, man. I mean, like, the excitement is there. Like, I really haven't. It's been a while since I felt like this, and the last time we felt like this was back in 2018. That Super Bowl run. So I'm not really like trying to blow up, but it feels good, man. Again, we're loaded on the offense, we're loaded on the defense. We look great on paper. Now it's time to go to work and see this shit live.
I know, man. It is really hard to keep the emotions down. Like, I'm giddy just sitting here talking about it, but yet it's like, all right, breathe. It's a long season yet. But all right, man. We were both at open practice this past Sunday. We all got to see Jalen Hurts. What we know what he's done in the offseason. This is probably one of the hardest working quarterbacks we've actually ever had on this team. Honestly, yeah, like this kid puts in the work day in and day out. He's not out hunting for 3 months out of his off season, you know. So, did you see any improvements with his mechanics, with his arm, with his motion, and like did you see any little growth from the end of last year to the open practice this past week?
So I gotta say, this is a conversation that me and the boys had last night on our show. And shout out to my boys, the fourth and Jawn, Gail, and Evan. Um, the one thing that I did notice is the placement of the ball. On Sunday, he was placing that ball pretty good in tight positions, in tight spots. And, AJ Brown being that elite wide receiver was making the catches. Um, so that definitely caught my eye. A lot of people were criticizing the arm strength. I really think the workouts that he's been doing this all season. The one thing I could say, and with my base, I play baseball. I have a baseball background. You can strengthen up your arm. You know what I mean? Like it could get stronger as years go on, and it all depends on the workout that you do. So I don't know. I mean, like he really didn't air up anything on Sunday, but I'm really hoping that with all the criticism that he was getting, he focused on that. He focused on that, and he focused on learning how to go ahead and definitely lead his receivers. So, time will tell, and maybe tomorrow night we'll get to see some of that.
For sure. I mean, in my opinion, man, he definitely looked a lot more comfortable. He looked like he had more macho about him. Like he was definitely more confident. You could tell he wasn't like he was last year. And for instance, that pass he got to AJ Brown and right there at the beginning of the end zone, right at the pylon. Bro, that was a perfect pass. We were sitting right there. You were just a couple rows up from me. That ball just landed perfectly right in between Epps and Bradbury, dude. Like, that couldn't have been thrown any better. And that is something that I really, really wanted to see Sunday night,
And bro, I got to keep it real. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to get too excited because he had a red jersey on. And you know the rules. When you have a red jersey, you're only practicing against your fellow teammates. Now, tomorrow night, let's see him go against a different team, an actual opponent, and see what it's going to be like being under pressure and all that stuff. Is it going to be the same results? That's what I need to see. That's where I could tell you if the growth really has come into play or not.
Yeah, and I think we can all agree on that, man. And in all honesty, I'm not really expecting Jalen to come out here and be 100% his full maximum self. Like, in all honesty, he's going to grow each and every year. He is only 23 years old. He's younger than half the dudes that are even coming out in the draft. Some of these guys are 24, 25. So he's a pup, dude. Like, literally, and so everybody might sit there and expect him to be the best he's going to get this year. And it's like, no, he's still got another 2-3 years. But as long as he progresses and gets better each and every year, by the time he does reach his full and max potential, dude, he's going to be pretty decent, I think.
Yeah.
So let's stay on the offensive side of the ball. What do you got for Miles this year, man? Do you think, I ask all these guys this question. Do you think Miles has a chance of saving face for the Eagles, or do you think he's done?
Absolutely. I'm not shutting the door on Miles Sanders. I think this year is going to be one of those big years. I'm actually predicting. I predicted this last night on the show. He's going to be the first one to score a touchdown. I mean, he's got a lot to prove, man. He's got a lot to prove to himself and to the fan base. And, a lot of the stuff that's been coming out of his mouth this offseason is like, yo, have faith in me. Don't give up on me. And here's your time. This is your time to go ahead and show, the fan base why we shouldn't give up on you. I personally haven't given up on you. I met up with him at the Eagles Autism. I told him straight up, like, yo, this is your year, bro. Go out there and shine and prove the haters wrong. And I'm looking forward to him doing that.
You a Penn State fan?
Not a Penn State fan, not at all.
Yeah, well, see, I'm a Penn State fan. So I was a huge Saquon Barkley fan and a huge Sanders fan. And that's the thing. Like, to me, it hurts a little bit because we've never actually had good halfbacks come out of Penn State and be successful. We've had good ones in college, just not in the NFL. I thought Saquon and Miles were both going to break that curse, but so far they haven't really done that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm a little disappointed in that. But no, Miles, dude, 5.5 yards per carry in his career. Like, obviously the kid can run the rock. It's about staying healthy and just kind of cutting down the stupid little shit. You know what I mean?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Is there any other halfbacks that are intrigue you, like going into the season that could be his second man?
Well, I mean, there was a lot of shine coming out of Brooks on Sunday, Gainwell as well. Boston Scott, fan favorite. You know, what I mean, you can count on Boston Scott. We call him the Greg Ward of the running backs.
Hmm.
Um, so Gainwell, he definitely was one that I was looking at on Sunday because he bulked up. He bulked up a lot in the
Yeah, he did.
offseason.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to play a factor, man. So if there's going to be a number two, I really wouldn't be surprised if it's Gainwell. Truth be told,
Now, was it just me or did Huntley look actually pretty decent on Sunday too, man?
I forgot to mention Huntley. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He had a nice little breakout, but then again, we're talking about practice, man.
Of
You know what I
course.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
I want to see it. Here's the next 3 weeks. We're gonna get that opportunity to see these guys have breakouts, and I hope they do their thing. So yeah, Huntley looked good on Sunday. I totally forgot about him.
Yeah. Now, let's get to the money men, dude. And sorry, guys out there. Shout out to each and every one of you watching. Please hit that like and subscribe. Only doing 30 minutes here with my boy. Don't want to keep up too much time. So I'm just trying to move through this. Got a lot to talk about. Um, now let's go to the money men, dude. That's A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. This could be possibly the dirtiest tandem in the NFL. One of the two, and AJ brings a whole new level to this offense. We don't just have JJ Arcega-Whiteside out there blocking anymore. We have a guy who can catch now too, and can be a burner and just do it all. What do you think AJ is going to do for this offense, and how much of an impact is he going to have for everyone else?
Look, man, it's just seeing AJ Brown live at the celebrity softball game where we met up. The dude is big as shit. He's big as hell. He's a running back. He's got that running back body, man. And when's the last time you see somebody? When's the last time you seen a wide receiver like that? To and what did To come in here and do? You know what I'm saying? So I think the expectations for AJ Brown is definitely high, and I think he's going to go ahead and fulfill that. I think he's going to do his thing. He's a very skilled wide receiver, stocky. He definitely get defenders off of him. So it's going to be very, very exciting to see him go to work. Now, with that being said, I think that's going to open up a lot for Devontae Smith. Especially, and it's going to help each other. They're going to help each other out because while one is definitely taken away from the other, that's going to open it up. That's going to open up the field. So I mean, I think, I've been telling the guys, man, and I hate to say, like, yo, don't be surprised if they both have over 1,000 yards. Real
I would
talk,
love
man.
that, dude. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
real talk.
dude! How long has it been since that's happened?
It's
Never.
well, you know, what I mean, yeah, I mean, I think the last time we had a wide receiver that broke 1,000 yards, what, Jeremy Maclin or something like that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
But when was the last time we had two do it though?
Yeah, that shit.
Have we ever had two do it?
I don't
Like,
even know. I don't even know. To be honest with you, I can't even recall too. Yeah.
yeah. So if they would do that, man, that would be like, oh, I'd be in heaven. Now listen, we got a nice little battle going on at slot, man. I'm not gonna lie. You got Pascal, you got Rager, and you got which I can't believe I'm actually putting him in that conversation, but and then you got Quez. Rager, I heard that this is my only beef with the whole Rager thing, man. We heard it last year during camp. Like you say, this is camp. Let's not get too hyped. We hear things all the time. That's what we heard about Rager last year. He's doing good. And then regular season comes, he gets 299 yards and what, 2 touchdowns?
And yeah, and it's
So I'm not one to fully get on board with it again, but I did see improvement. I don't lie in practice when we were there. Rager did not look that bad. Yes, he dropped a few, but he looked more improved and like his head was in the right space. But as much as they're talking about him, it looks like we got sorry. It looks like we got a pretty good competition there at slot wide receiver. What are you taking on that one?
well, my response on this one, I only see a great competition out of 2 out of the 3.
Right.
I am bought out of the Jalen Rager. All right, I'm not a fan. I'm done. I'm done with Jalen Rager. you know, social media kills him. The attitude kills him. The misplays, drop passes. It's just all around. Like we're going into what third, fourth year, and this kid can't get it together, man. I mean, it looked like he was quiet. He was going into the season quiet, because there was some chitter chatter going on about him, but then he just got let in, and then he just exploded again. And it's like that's the type of attitude you can't have in this league, man. Like you need to be better than that. And I really feel that he's better than that, but he's not showing it, so I'm done. With Quez and Pascal, I think those two are going to go ahead and fill in that spot. I think those are going to be number 3 and 4 right there. These next three preseason games, I know they're going to put Rager to work, but I think they're going to put him to work just to see how he makes out for trade bait. Keep it real with you.
Yeah, I honestly think that's what all this hype up for Rager is too, man. Is just kind of to get him out of here. But I mean, what do I know? I'm here. So listen, man, I wanna ask you: is this the year Dallas Goedert solidifies himself as a top 3 tight end?
Yes, it is, man. Yes, it is because this is another person that could definitely open up the field with the fact that you got Devontae and AJ Brown taking a lot off of a lot of distracting a lot of the defenders. So I really feel that Dallas is going to do his thing. One another thing that we brought up in the show last night. Don't be surprised if this is like his number 2 wide receiver going into the season. Like he's that guy that you can count on, and we're not dealing with Zach Ertz anymore. Zach is gone, so it's Dallas time. Damn, I can't believe I just said that. Dallas Goedert time. All right, Dallas Goedert time. Let me make sure I correct.
We know what you meant, man.
My bad.
Nah, listen, that can get us into trouble, but that is not what he meant. So no one take that out of context. So that's something, man. We got to talk about though. I'm really scared with everything behind Dallas. Now granted, Richard Rodgers has done very well for us. I'm not going to lie. Richard Rodgers has just been solid when we need him and when we play him. But what if something happens to Richard? Are Calcaterra, he's a rookie, but dude, doesn't he have concussion problems? Like one more, 2 more, he will never be able to play again.
You're absolutely right.
You got Stoll, we drafted last year, and then obviously JJ, which whatever. But that second tight end, man, that's definitely a breathtaker right there.
Yeah, I got hopes for Tyree Jackson to come back healthy as well too. I know it's going to be a while, but I like that kid. I like that dude a lot, man. I think he's got serious talent in the tight end position, and when he comes back, he's going to go ahead and definitely show that.
I got to ask, dude, because I know you got some inside sources, man. So I have to ask: will Kelsey be ready by week 1, bro? I don't think he would have done it if he wasn't going to be ready, but I know it's kind of iffy.
I wouldn't be surprised if he is, just knowing how Kelsey is. But hey, Cam is ready. Cam is going to work, man. Cam is ready because however you look at it, this could definitely be it for Kelsey after this year.
Yeah.
So why not? Why not start getting that next talent ready? And Cam looks like he's going to get into that form pretty quick.
I know, but you're messing with that 122 game stretch. That's
I know, man, and I don't want him to mess that up at all, man. I'm definitely rooting for Kelsey to be there first week.
Yeah. Is there anywhere in the offensive line that worries you? I think most people would probably say Amalu at right guard, but he was even decent at left guard. It's just kind of the last couple of years, it's health with him. But I've always thought Sam Malu was underrated.
Yeah, Sam Malu. To be honest with you, a lot of feedback that I'm getting about training camp is he's been getting his ass kicked all over that field, man. So that's the only thing that's worrying me. But we're good as long as everybody stays healthy. We're going to be fine because we do have a great offensive line. Like we're stacked. We are stacked. So I'm not too worried. Mulata's definitely the heart along with Kelsey. and then you got the other guys falling in and doing their part. So I think we're gonna be fine.
Yeah, and I expect nothing but even much more better things from Dickerson this year, man. But now, would you say Amalu's issue is just? I know that the stance are different going from left side to right. Would you just say it's just him trying to get comfortable from switching from left side all those years going to the right? Just get
That
work and stuff.
Yeah, that could possibly be it, bro. Because at the end of the day, I've never played that position. You never played that position. He's the only one that's dealing with that. So I mean, the transition from right to left, yeah, it could really mess with your head. So I mean, you bring up a good point. Could that be the problem? Could that be the reason why he's getting his ass handed to him in training camp? I don't know. You know what I mean? But it is a problem that I hope he fixes pretty quick.
Yeah, unfortunately, bro, I've never been that big. I can't play line. So I was always a wide receiver and a strong safety. I was only 6 foot 150, and no, I would have got killed in the offensive line. Man. That would have been like Jawn trying to play tight end.
Yeah. I hear that. I hear that.
So, listen, man, we got our guy. We got Jordan Davis. A lot of us have been begging and pleading for this kid. I know I was doing it since week 6 last year, and he's here, and we see what he can do, man. This is going to be one disgusting defensive line, man.
Yes, it is.
You got Fletch out there. You're gonna have Davis. You're gonna have BG, Riddick, and Sweat all at the same time. Like these linebackers. I have a feeling we're gonna play a lot of nickel. That's what we did last year. So your main linebackers will probably be White, T.J. Edwards, and Dean. And then you got Bradbury and Slay and Maddox, and then you got. I would say Epps and Harris would be
and I like it. And I like it. I like Epps and Harris.
Oh, dude, I think Epps is going to be our breakout player this year. I truly do.
Yes,
People sleeping on that kid, and I love him. Like I think he's made with a Madden truck stick, bro. And he's always at the right place at the right time. And dude, he tackled D Hop 1-on-1. Like that's hard to do to tackle D Hop. But he did it easy. So I like Epps, man. But let's talk about this D line, man. What is this? Is this possibly better than our 17?
Listen, this is the favorite subject of the night because I'm excited to see this defensive line go to work. Yes, I gotta say this is probably right now on paper one of the best defensive lines I have seen since being an Eagles fan. I mean, I grew up with Reggie White, Jerome Brown, but those two compared to the the whole defensive line, I gotta say we are stacked, man, and that's the exciting part. Any other time, it'd be like, yo, let's go see. Everybody's quick to go ahead and say, let's see Jalen and A.J. Brown go to work. Nah, man, I want to see this defense. I hope come tomorrow night, they defer the ball and they play defense first series. That's how excited I am to see this defense go to work. Jordan Davis, yo, it was a gift. I got to say, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. Nakobe Dean was on my radar, first pick that night. But look, at the end of the day, it still played in our in our favor. We got both Georgia boys, you know what I mean? Both teammates, both defensive captains on that squad. And look, now we got them on our squad. So the sky's the limit for these two, and I think they're going to go ahead and definitely shine from the very start of the season.
Yo, bro, be honest. Howie started that rumor, didn't he?
He did, bro.
He started that shit, bro. There's no way you got a guy in the top 15 in the draft, and next thing you know, this dude just falls for 3 rounds, man. There's no way.
Yo,
and I love how he did it, too. Afterwards, he's like, yeah, we got him. And he's like, well, what's wrong with him? He's like, nothing's wrong with him.
Yeah, look, Nakobe got a chip on his shoulders. You're going to go ahead and wait. All the other 31 teams are going to go ahead and wait until the 3rd round, and look, the Eagles pick me up. Yeah, he got a chip on his shoulder, so I think that's going to be big going into the season.
Yeah, me too, man. I think this kid's going to come out with fire in his eyes. He's going to be like, all right, you guys skip me? Gotcha. But no, listen, man, you team him up next to T.J. Edwards and White. That's a lot better than Singletary and Avery.
Yeah. I was big on Singletary last year, man, and he definitely disappointed me, made me look bad. But yeah, that's all behind me now. But yeah, I mean, the three names that you just mentioned right there: Kazir White, T.J. Edwards, N'Kobe Dean. I mean, yo, we got some linebackers now. We got linebackers. So and it's one of my favorite positions on the defensive side. So I'm ready to see these three-headed monsters go to work. And then you got Hassan Reddick that could go ahead and fall back to that position as well. So I mean, like, bro, any one of them could go ahead and do their thing, and I'm ready.
The more we talk about it, the more it comes to fruition. It's quite nasty, man.
Yeah, man.
You agreed with me on the Epps being the breakout player for us this
I
year.
I
Who who,
definitely do.
who is your top linebacker for the year? Because I'm telling you right now, I think White's going to end up being our best linebacker. Like when it
Yeah,
comes to tackles for loss, all that, dude. I think White's going to just demolish. But you have someone different?
I like the fact that you said Kazir White, but I'm gonna go with T.J. Edwards, man. The way he looked on Sunday, the way he's been looking at training camp, he's all over that field. I think he's looked good, man, and I think he's gonna go to work.
Yo, if they could both get over 100 tackles, I'd be in heaven. I'd be good. You know.
Yeah,
So, yeah, man. No, this linebacking core and the wide receiver core. I said it over the offseason. We went from one of the worst to one of the best. You know, we're not the best, but we're definitely both of those positions definitely got upgraded to the point where you can say we're one of them. You know,
yeah, for sure.
and I really like that we've actually focused on our needs rather than our wants this year. And dude, shout out to Howie, man. These last 2 years, I know we dog this guy a lot. We do, and it's gotta be stressful as shit to be Howie Roseman to try and build us a team. I mean, us Philly fans, come on, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gotta be hard because we are some tough ass individuals.
Right, right, right.
Dude, he's held strong. He has messed up. We give him shit for his mess ups, but these last 2 years, man, he's been on his P's and Q's. You know,
How,
he
how
had.
we
Oh, go ahead, bud. Go.
No, my bad. How we definitely stepped it up this year, man. And I be one of those guys. I'm being one of those guys that were upset, talk shit on Howie, cursed Howie out, all that stuff. But listen, he made me take my foot out my mouth this year, and now I'm praising the guy because he did his thing. He went. He definitely resurrected from being the worst to probably one of the best.
Yeah, man. No, yeah. After that 17 season and winning the Super Bowl and being named GM of the year, he kind of took a fall there for a
Yeah,
while.
yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
know, so I'm glad to see him back up there again. You know, at least in our eyes. But man, listen, dude, there is the last group we got to talk about. This one we have been begging for so long, dude. How long have we wanted corners?
Ugh,
How long have we wanted two lockdown corners? Hell, how long has it been since we just wanted one? You know, dude, we finally got two, and dude, Bradbury is balling right now.
yes, he
He's
is.
on his shoulder. It is so great to have a 1A, 1B wide receiver versus a 1A, 1B corner. You know, this cornerback room, now that we already know what Maddox is. Maddox is a beast in the slot. But now you add two beasts on the outside, man. All I'm saying is you want to run, good luck. You want to pass, good luck.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
beautiful, man, how he set this up.
Yeah, Bradbury and Darius Slay, you couldn't have said it any better, man. We haven't had a collaboration like that in a minute. I'm ready to see these two lock it down. Darius Slay, hey, listen, man, you know what he's capable of doing. You know what he's all about. Bradbury definitely has another person that has a chip on his shoulders. I mean, I thank New York Giants for letting that man go. I thank you. You know what I mean? And then, of course, Darius Slay, I thank him as well because he did his thing to go ahead and recruit this dude, and it all worked out for the best. Now they're both teammates, ready to go to work. And like you said, man, good luck running, good luck passing, good luck, you know what I mean? Because this defense is going to be legit.
Yeah, man, I really honestly don't think people know what they're in store for. You know, I'm telling you, man, if Jalen can come out and just be half of the person we think he's going to be, just
Yeah.
half of what he is, this team, it's going to surprise a shit ton of people. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not going to play, dude. I've also said that if Jalen comes out and does exactly what we think he's going to do, you might be looking at top three in the NFC.
For sure. for
You
sure.
know, like this team is built to win now. I know, Richie. I'm sorry, my crickets are crazy again, man. I apologize. Uh, but my kids are sleeping, so I do my stuff out in the garage. But yeah, I know, man. It's a wonderful thing what we got, and I believe all the rookies that we've drafted over the last 2 years are truly going to step up and bring that depth that we've been missing for the last couple of years. And Richie even said it, like Davion Taylor and Sean Bradley, like we got them a couple of years back, and they're those depth pieces that we need to fill in and work. You know,
Yeah, I wouldn't even sleep on those guys neither, man. They're doing their thing in training camp as well. So I mean, like, it's a problem we have because we're stacked in every position, and trying to find everybody a spot on this roster is a problem. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's a great problem to have. So I'm okay. I'm okay
I
with it.
I agree 100, man. Well, listen, I kept you 3 minutes longer than what I
No,
told.
no. Listen, man, we can keep on going. Hey, I'm here. It's all good, bro. Let's go. You know what I mean?
All
Let's
right.
talk about let's talk about the enjoyment you had on Sunday. You know what I mean? It was glad, I'm glad we caught up. I'm glad you ended up coming to the tailgate. A tailgate. Talk about a
Yo,
practice tailgate.
first off, bro, that shit was fire. All right, like I'm not even playing. All right, yeah, I'm gonna leave you in on a little secret. I have never. I'm 35 years old. I've never been to an Eagles football game ever in my
Okay.
life. All right. A lot of people know this, but it wasn't in my cards. My family's kind of sporadic with their teams. I got some Commander fans. I got some Bear fans, some Dolphin fans. My dad's kind of a Eagle and a Commander fan. I'm like, bro, that doesn't
That,
work. You're one or the
that's
other.
bad. That's bad.
Yeah, but my brother's a Commander fan, and I'm the Eagle, and to not be biased and pick a favorite, he's like, I'll just root for both. I'm like, no, that's unconstitutional. You can't do that, brother. It's one or the other, you know. So I never really got to go, but I've been to a ton of Philadelphia Philly games. I've spent millions of times in Philly, but I get to go week 2 this year. Shout out to my boy King Kincaid. He's like a big brother to me on here, and
Yeah.
you know who I'm
Big.
talking about.
Yes, sir, man. That's my brother. That's my brother just as well. That's great though, man. I'm glad you're able to go ahead and experience that. I am shocked that you haven't been to an Eagles game.
Yeah.
But now that you're going to go ahead and get the opportunity, that's what's up. So that gives you the opportunity to come right back to the tailgate. You know what I'm saying? Have
Oh
a
yeah,
good time. Um,
definitely. And King's the one taking me down.
all
So,
right, that's what's
so
up.
I
That's
will
what's
be
up.
there. And what's good, Moochie? How you doing, sir? Appreciate you, man. But no, man, that was the first tailgate I've ever been to, and that's the only tailgate I'll ever go to now. Like, I don't think anybody can top y'all, man. I was, yeah, that was awesome.
It was a great turnout. I mean, we try our best, man. It's all about you guys, making you guys comfortable, happy, make sure you have a great time. And you know what I mean? And the invite goes out to anybody, Eagles fan or whoever we're playing that weekend, opponent fans, everybody's more than welcome. We try to do our thing. We try to make sure that everybody's good. We feed them, we give them some drinks, and get ready and get all pumped up before they head into the Link Financial Field.
And the
But
music's fire,
the
people.
the music fire. Shout out to DJ Lowski, man. DJ Lowski's always putting it down. He's definitely going to be there week 2. So what I mean, that's our DJ for the season. Our second season with him, so he's doing this thing. But what I mean, yeah, man. The fact that we were able to put that together, because who does tailgates at a open practice? I mean, it's unheard of, bro. Like, it really is. But shout out to Gail, man. He's the mind behind it all, and he put a plan together, and the three of us, we made it happen. So what I mean, if it wasn't for that, nothing would have happened on Sunday. But I'm glad that again, the turnout was great. You guys look like you had a great time. You definitely look like you had a good time. What I mean, being able to just to go ahead and be at the Lincoln Financial Field, talk Eagles football, get it in, and then get excited to go right into that building and see these guys go to work. I mean, is an exciting thing, and that's a privilege that a lot of people got to really appreciate.
Yeah, for sure, man. And no lie, like shout out to whoever made those tomato pizzas, man. Those things were dope. And that one with Jalen Hurts on it was awesome. So who
Con-
did make that?
Kashi Bakery, man. They're in Consha Hawkins. They're one of the sponsors for the Eagles tailgates. They're always supplying us with tomato pie. So we always have different versions of it. We could have Jalen Hurts one week. You could probably see Prime's face on one piece of, you know, what I mean, the Fourth and Jawn logo. AJ Brown was on it this past weekend. It all depends on what the momentum is, what's the hype going into that game that week. So that's where we'll go ahead and determine what style or what face we're going to go ahead and put on that pie.
That's what's up, man. No, that Jalen Hurst one was awesome. So listen, I didn't. I've always talked to Gail. I've had Gail on my show many of times already. He's actually a really good mentor for me. I try to take everything he says for granted and listen to him very well. He's taught me a lot into this YouTube world so far,
Nice.
and I appreciate him for it. But how did y'all start that? Like, what year did you guys get together and start doing that tailgate stuff? Like Fourth and Jawn, all of you. How did you guys start that?
Well, those guys were actually doing it way before me. This is only going my fourth. I think this is my fourth year going into it, and I think they've been holding it down for 7 to 8 years. So it was 2015, 16. They started doing their thing. That's when I was actually Fourth and Jawn. I was sitting on the other side, listening to them, tuning in, and so it was E-Rock, it was Gail. Shout out to E-Rock. It was those two. They were the pioneers behind the whole Fourth and Jawn thing. They brought the podcast world together, and they started off with certain people. As the years went on, it got bigger. Then at times it got smaller. Then it got bigger again. And right now, it's just me, Evan, and Gail. So it started about 4 years ago for me. The background to my story was I just showed up at a tailgate. I introduced myself to Gail and E-Rock. I actually met E-Rock the night before that tailgate at Chicky and Pete's. And me and him hit it off, and then he invited me to the tailgate the next day. So it was my very first tailgate at that time. And then, like I said, we got there, we hit it off, and it's like we've known each other for years, man. And then the rest was pretty much history. I started off playing that security role for these guys. Like I was that guy, that was just tagging along, always making sure they were good. Treated them like my little brothers, always wherever we went, they were always comfortable and in good hands. And then they pretty much introduced me to this podcast world, like being live in front of fans and being able to talk. Yeah, I gotta keep it real, man. It wasn't easy in the very beginning, I was a little shy and all that stuff, but as years went on, man, I got more and more comfortable, and now it's just like it ain't nothing, man. Just give me the headphones, give me the laptop, whatever. Let's do it. Let's rock out. So that's the story behind that.
Yeah, no, I hear you, dude. Like I went back the other day and I looked at my very first live when I didn't, my first one last year. I was like, damn, I sucked.
Hey, bro, we've all been there. I mean, shit. I did the Rolling with Prime for a bit. I did 10 episodes of that, and it's something that I'm looking forward to get back into. You know what I mean? And I see, hey, you got the YouTube thing going on. I mean, that's great. That's big, man. I got a lot of friends. I got a lot, that are trying to do this thing. But look, you're already ahead of the game, man. So shout out to you, bro. I mean, like you're doing your thing, and hey, listen. Don't worry about what people think about you, you know what I mean? Because then that's just going to bring you down. Just either take that all in and stay focused and then let that build you up. And, just keep going. Because these guys that are on the other side of the screen, they're not you. You're doing your thing. You talk Eagles football. You know how you feel about the team and all that stuff. Don't worry about all that. Just keep grinding, bro. Just keep grinding.
I appreciate those words, man. Seriously.
Absolutely, man.
And this is what I love about the YouTube world. My wife, she's like, man, she's like, you're addicted to this shit. I said, yeah, no, it is an addiction, because you guys are my family away from family. There's times I spend more time on YouTube than I do with my own family sometimes. It's crazy. It really does.
It is.
I got the Hardcore Sports Network too, so I got a lot of guys. I got 26 dudes under me as well that I gotta look out for and take care of and set things up, and it's hard, but I love doing it, and it becomes like riding a bike after a while. You don't even think anymore. Like half the time I even forget we're live right now. I'm just bullshit. Like we're on the phone,
But that's all right though. I mean, it's those moments like that bring the best out of us. Just be yourself. That's I mean, that's one of the things that like Gail, Evan used to tell me, just be myself. Okay, so I started being myself, and then look, it just got more and more comfortable at it. So if there's one thing that I would go ahead and let anybody know, man, just be yourself. Don't worry about it. Just be yourself and have a good time. Enjoy it. And look, that's exactly what you're doing. You're enjoying it. So that's what's up. Props to you, bro.
Oh man, I'm glad I got you on now because if it was 6 months ago, I would have been giddy as shit and messing up.
It's all good.
No,
All
dude, you
good.
should have seen me the very first time. I forget who it was. I had somebody on, bro, and it was right at the beginning, dude. I was so fucking embarrassed and so like hype, bro. My palms were so fucking sweaty. I couldn't do anything at all.
Hey, bro,
Cool.
you sounded exactly like me. I've been there, man. I know exactly what you went through. I know exactly what you went through.
Yeah, and my wife looked at me on Tuesday night when I had E on. She's like, "You nervous?" I was like, "Fuck no, I got this." She's like, "What?" I was like, "I got this." I was like, "Elox's coming to my channel. This is
There
way."
you go. See, there you go. That's the attitude to have right there, man. Yeah, he's coming on my shit. Remember
Yeah,
that. There you go.
exactly.
That's
And I
it.
was like, and she was like, "Man," she's like, you don't really think you have any flaws, do you?" I said, "Nope, not on my channel. My channel is based off me and me alone, and it's how I feel. If you don't like it, my bad, but
There you go,
I
man.
do what I
There
do."
you go. There you go.
I started out actually as Eagles Uncensored at one time. I don't know if you knew me then, but yeah, there was a lot more cursing than this. I spoke with my chest, man, and wore my heart on my sleeve. But I kind of figured out a little down the road, like people don't like watching that shit sometimes. So
Yeah. But I mean, at the same time, be yourself, but don't be too much of yourself.
yeah. Yo, yeah. Hey, you know what? Week 2, remind me when I'm down there when we're chilling at the tailgate. I gotta show you my Rager rant.
All right, I'll check it out. I'll check it
It's
out.
the Tampa Bay one, dude. You're gonna die loud. I don't know how that shit hasn't gone viral, bro. I gotta bring it back out, but yeah, I, I get a little bit ahead of myself sometimes. I get very anxious during live play-by-plays. It was a live play-by-play. I did it too. When you're watching the game right there, yeah,
Okay,
it
okay.
was bad, dude. I think there might have been like 40 f words in that whole thing. It was when he muffed the punt, during the
Oh
Tampa.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
man, I was like, dude, you let all the punts go all year long, and that's the one you want to catch with the guy 2 feet in front of your face. Like I went off, man. But I don't feel we're gonna have to do that this year. I think everything is going to flow very nicely.
We'll see, man. But I'm not going to keep my hopes up. I'm not going to keep my hopes up with that guy.
Oh no, I wasn't talking about Rager or anyone.
Okay,
I meant our team
okay.
in general is gonna flow nicely.
Well, in that case, yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that.
No, man, I'm with you. I don't. I get a lot of flack too because I do not think highly of Rager, just like you. After 2 years of seeing him, I'm good. It's like everybody talks about the eye test, and
Yeah.
my eye test says this kid is not a first round pick. Hell, he's not even a second round pick. He might be a third or a fourth if he's lucky, but he's not what we got him to be. I'm way more comfortable with Quez. I don't even know Pascal that well, and I'm more comfortable with him. So, you know, I I just think his future here is done, dude. He's not going to do anything better for us. When I got to the point where I was like, I would rather take back Nelson Aguilar, I knew I was done.
I got you. Got you.
You know, oh man. So I wonder, do you feel that how do you like Moorhead? Because I'm actually one of those guys. I feel that if you don't see the progression with our wide receivers this year, Moorhead's had 2 years. I think he might actually have to walk if you don't see the progression. You know what I mean?
I'm with you on that, man. It's definitely that time for him as well, man. He definitely has to step up his game. So with that being said, I'm hoping that he does do that because if not, yeah, this is pretty much going to be it for him as well, bro.
Is there any other coaches that you can think of that might be on the hot seat, like Rocker or Rallis or any of these dudes?
I mean, no, because I think they always start at the very top. Those kind of guys will fall in, or if they just clean house. Period. Um, I I really don't Nah, there ain't really nobody else that stands out like that for me, man. I think you know the names that we pretty much mentioned are the ones that really got to go ahead and do their thing and step up this year.
Yeah, man, it's definitely one of those things where I know I'm very high on the season, but I also know things can go wrong very fast. I mean, us as Eagle fans, we all know that. You know, you can go in and expecting the best, and out pops the worst. And I don't want that to be this season, man. You know,
Right.
we see Tampa Bay, they had Jensen go down. That sucks for Tom, and you know they're starting to pop out injuries. I like that we've been staying healthy, and I want to keep us that way because, in all honesty, injuries are the only way that this team does not succeed, in my opinion.
Gotcha. Yes, sir.
So, well, I really don't have anything else to ask you, bro. To be honest, I just wanted to kind of run through the team and see how you felt about the players, and you know what you were expecting. I mean, do you have a record uh, prediction? Got a little issue here, guys. Just give it a second. Apologize. So, yes, what's going on, everybody? Appreciate it, everyone who all came out. Weapon X, appreciate you, sir. Michkovsky, appreciate you, man, for coming out. Further AM, Philly halftime, Blue City Empire, appreciate you, man. Uh, oh, you guys are winning 7. Well, what is the score now, Blue City? Is it still 2014 or is it over? Haven't been watching. Bro, I looked at my first highlight video and saw all the flaws I made. Yeah, man, no, it's definitely interesting after you've been on doing this for a while to go back and look at your first ever video, man. You know, and see what you were doing and how you did it. And, you know, I actually go back and watch a lot of my videos, my old videos, so I can see what I did and try and learn from them. So, but it is funny, dude. I laugh my ass off because I was so terrible at it. I really was. Yo, what's going on, Sports with Coma? Shout out to him, man. Starting Saturdays at 2 p.m., me and Sports with Coma, we're starting a new podcast on hardcore sports, and it's going to be called The Belly of the East. And you know, we're going to talk about the NFC East each and every week and other teams around the league and just talk football. You know, he's very knowledgeable about the game, and I like to think I am too. So, you know, definitely shout out to him, man. Can't wait to work with you. Dolo Solo, what's going on? Appreciate you, man. I think this is the first time I've ever seen you here. Appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe if you already haven't and you like the content. Appreciate it, bud. Yeah, dude. No, I'm a huge Chicago Bulls fan. I have a signed Michael Jordan jersey. I've had it pretty much my whole life. You know, um, I went to Michael Jordan camps when I was a kid to try and learn to shoot like Michael Jordan. He was the guy my childhood, you know, and stuck with him the whole way. So, yo, what's good, bro? Oh, what's up?
My bad, partner.
You good, man? You good? We're just sitting here. You like basketball?
Oh yeah, I mean I'm a Sixers fan. You know, I mean support all Philly teams, so you know for sure, definitely Sixers fan.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a Bulls fan, obviously. You know, you can
Yeah, I
see.
see, I see, I see, I see the yeah.
Yeah, I get a lot of flack for that because they're like, well, you know, because I'm an Eagles fan, Philly fan, but I'm not a Sixer fan, unfortunately. Now,
Gotcha.
I grew up in the Michael Jordan era. What can I say? You know,
I respect
it
that.
is
I
what it
respect
is.
that.
Yeah.
I definitely respect the
Um.
Michael Jordan era.
So, obvious, you been to any Philly games this year?
I've been to three this past season. I'm going to one next Saturday. So you know, definitely been baseball. Baseball is actually my love. You know what I mean? And Eagles, you know, is my passion, being a passionate fan. But yeah, I'm a big Phillies fan. You know, I got high hopes these guys are getting strong at the right time. I think they're gonna go ahead and do some damage come playoff time.
I hope you're right, bro, because every time the Phillies do this, they're that team that just kind of yanks the carpet
Yeah,
out from under your
I know.
feet at the
I know.
last minute. I was actually at the last World Series game, in '08 when we won the
Yeah,
final.
I was in the parking lot. I wasn't in the game, but I was in the parking lot.
I was in the standing section, like all the way up behind center field there. It was like a last minute thing, but was able to get in and dude, that was awesome. Like I can't remember how I felt that night, but I'll tell you what, I want to feel that way again. It's been too long for the Phillies now, man, and they need to do something. It's
Yeah,
quite depressing, really.
I mean, it's gonna be nice when Harper comes back. That would be a definitely key to that offense. And then that lineup is going to be massive going into the playoffs. So, I mean, we got a big series coming up this upcoming weekend, and then going into next week as well. So, we you figure we could get 5 out of those 6. Hey, man, that could definitely close up the gap between us and the Mets.
Are we gonna make it?
Oh yeah,
You think so? I hope
oh yeah, oh yeah.
they
I,
they,
I
they need to
mean,
get in.
they definitely. It's time, man. I think this is the year they definitely get in, and then, like I said, it's pretty much going to be on them on how far they go into the playoffs.
You think they're playing in spite of the GM that got fired? You think that's what this is all about now?
Hey, man, something had to happen. Something had to go ahead and give them a reality check, and if that caused it, I'm all for it. It needed to be done, and you see the outcome of the team now. So that could be a factor. That could have played. That could have definitely played a factor in this whole situation.
Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. Do not yank the rug. I'm
That's
tired
it.
of the rug yanking. Don't do that. Just keep winning.
That's
Don't
it.
screw up now.
That's it.
So listen, man, I gotta ask. What you said growing up, you watched Reggie White and Brown. Uh, is there a certain Eagle though that got you into being a Philadelphia Eagle?
Before Brian Dawkins, yeah, it was actually like I said, Reggie White, Willie T, Jerome Brown, Byron Evans. It was that '90s defense, man.
Okay.
That '90s defense is what made me love defense. Period. Like I was that kid that played backyard football, or what I mean, or went out for the high school football team on the defensive side. Offense really wasn't my thing. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I played the wide receiver. As years went on and I got bigger, they put me in the tight end spot. But that just wasn't me. I always wanted to be on the defensive line. I love watching that dude go to work, man. Reggie White was a great thing to watch every damn Sunday, man. It took I mean, I seen the man lift another 300 plus pounder guy right off his feet with just his forearm. Like that's the strength that dude had. He was an animal, man. And man, the day he got traded, it brought tears to my eyes, man. That's how much it hurt watching that dude leave. But at the end of the day, Reggie White changed the game. He changed the game, period. So
You
yeah,
think that's the biggest mistake ever in history? Would you
ah,
say that's the biggest one? Letting Reggie walk?
it's a tough one between that one and Brian Dawkins, bro. To be honest with you, it's a tough one.
Because I love Brian Dawkins. Like Dawkins, don't get me wrong, I love Brian Dawkins, but I kind of understand why they did, even though I didn't want them to. You know what I mean? Because he
Yeah,
was getting there towards the end of his career. Because he only played 2 more years in Denver, right?
right, right.
But Reggie, that was right when he hit his prime. Like
That
that,
was right when he's
like because you could have had maybe what 7, 8 more years with Reggie,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and that's why I think that was the hardest one to swallow because when you see him go to Green Bay and do what he did, it's like that could have been us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I see one of the comments here.
Oh yeah,
Drew, shout out to Drew. I mean, he's always tuning in on podcasts. But yeah, Cunningham was definitely somebody that made you love watching football, man. That dude, he was exciting to watch on the field. I mean, and you want to talk about Mike Vick, Jalen Hurts, Kyle Murray, what's his
Lamar
name?
Jackson.
Lamar Jackson or Russell Wilson. you want to talk about those quarterbacks? Respect to all those guys. But there was a guy before their time, and that man was Randall Cunningham. The Rocket, we all used to call him the Rocket. The dude had a cannon. The dude had feet. The dude was not scared to go ahead and run that ball. And if you guys never seen it, go out check it. It's on YouTube. He would run at that line, and if he had a flip, he flipped. You know what I mean? That man did whatever he had to do to go ahead and score that touchdown. He was a team player, and I love watching him every Sunday.
Bro, that man right here, Randall Cunningham, is 100% the reason why I am an Eagle fan today. I am 100% honest with that, dude. The moment I watched that man do a front flip on the sideline, stay in bounds and keep running,
yeah, man,
that was it for me. I was like, all right, I bow to you, sir. Like, dude, you'll never see that again. You won't. Like, he was a freak athlete, bro. He was Michael Vick before Michael Vick. Exactly. You won't, it's like you don't have these guys. You don't have Vince Young. You don't have any of these scrambling quarterbacks at all without Randall Cunningham. Oh, I was a huge Cunningham supporter, and you know what? That's one thing, man. I gotta say, that is one thing I wish I had in my closet, and I do not have one. I've always wanted one. Yeah, I do. I've always wanted one, but man, that price tag is way too out of my league.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. It's ridiculous, but I definitely hear you.
Oh, man, Randall, he's definitely my favorite quarterback of all time for our franchise. I know we have McNabb. I know we have all the other ones, but Randall was just something different. I mean, that's my childhood, so he'll always have that first spot in my heart.
Yeah, man.
So, yeah, man, I just do you have a premature record prediction for this year? Like, is there anything that you can truly say that I'm prime and I quote this message?
I'm actually going to go with an 11-6 record, man. I think these guys are going to go ahead and get 2 more wins from last year, and they're going to go ahead and definitely get a playoff spot. And I'm going to go ahead and just I'm not going to say it stops there. I'm just going to go ahead and stop with my prediction there, because at the end of the day, those guys control their own destiny, and I'm definitely confident that they could go ahead and do some damage. But at the end of the day, it's on them on how much damage they could do.
Now, is that 11-6 to win the East too?
That's 11-6 to guarantee the East. Guarantee that goddamn East, man. After watching all this shit show going on around the rest of the this division, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, no, I'm with you. I think the East is ours this year too. Is there anything is it stats for you, or is it literally how far he gets, which will be what makes or breaks you with Jalen? Is it stats, or is it length? It's definitely not stats with me, man. Because the thing is that he's gifted, man. I mean, I said this last night in the show. A lot of people want Jalen to be a specific type of quarterback. Jalen's not that specific type of quarterback. Jalen is Jalen. Jalen is gifted with his feet. Jalen can be gifted with his arm. So, that's the thing. You don't know what to expect from Jalen, and that's what I love. That's what I love, keeping these defensive players guessing. Now, I know our offense for the past couple of years have been very predictable, don't get me wrong, but this year's a different outcome, especially with the weapons that we got and the fact that we got somebody else calling the plays. So, it's going to be throwing a lot of defenses off this year, and that's just the thing, man. So stats is definitely not. I can't even remember the last time stats has even been priority with me, man. Because just go out there and do the damn thing and win and bring me another Super Bowl. That's all I want.
So it's more about how long he gets in.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's the longevity of this whole thing is all that matters to me. I'm not worrying about stats.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm with you, man. I was asked somebody the other day. He asked me. He's like, well, and a lot of Cowboy fans are saying it too. They go around and they're saying well, what would go on in your mind if he rushed for 3 touchdowns and didn't pass any? And it's like, dude, the last time I checked, 6 points is 6 points is 6 points. A win's a win's a win. I don't care if he throws it. I don't care if he runs it. As long as he's winning me football games, I do not give a shit.
That's it. And I'm with you on that. That's the truth.
I mean, do we technically need Jalen Hurts to go out and throw 300 yards every single game? No,
Absolutely not. No, no,
no.
not at all.
Jalen just needs to be Jalen. He needs to limit mistakes. He needs to go out and just be a game manager and let his team work for him. And don't do it, Carson Wentz, to think you have to play hero ball. No, just play smart football. Go out
Right.
and trust the pieces that Howie put around you and go make plays, man. Don't try and be bigger than anyone else. Let these guys do it. We paid AJ Brown $100 million for a reason. Let him do what he's supposed to do.
That's
You
right.
got Devontae Smith. Let him do what he's supposed to do, and Goddard and so forth. Like, don't try and be bigger than life. Just
Right.
just just do what you're supposed to do. You know,
That's it. That's it. Just do what you gotta do to win this games. That's it.
yeah, and let the defense take care of you. No lie, that's why we built this. Defenses win championships, not offense.
Defense. You said it, bro. You said it.
So, well, hey man, I appreciate you coming on and spending an hour here with me talking Eagles, man. And it's always a pleasure talking with you, dude. And I can't wait to do it more.
Absolutely, man. Pleasure is all mine, and you know it was a great time. Thank you for having me on, and you know I appreciate everyone that tuned in tonight. Go give my boy a follow, man. Keep on subscribing. You know what I mean? I see that you're almost at the 1K. Whatever we gotta do to get him there, let's do it. But my words to you, bro, is keep grinding, don't stop. You know what I mean? You're doing a hell of a job, and you know I'm here for you.
I appreciate you, man, and no lie, much love to your way and Fourth and Jawn, man. You guys keep doing what you're doing. You guys truly bring a positive energy to the tailgates, to the games, and even though it was my first one, you could really, really, really tell everybody just genuinely enjoys it. Everyone
Absolutely.
enjoys everyone's company, and it doesn't matter at all who anyone is. Everyone's getting along, everyone's drinking, everyone's dancing. It is truly a great, great time.
Yeah.
And I give you guys all the respect in the world for what you do down there, man.
We appreciate that, man. I'm pretty sure I could go ahead and speak for the boys by saying, hearing that come from you, we know we did our job, and that's what that's what all we try to accomplish at the end of the day.
Yes, sir. So, once again, guys, I appreciate everyone for stopping in. Hey, Jock, don't worry about it, man. You're late. I do late streams sometimes, but appreciate you stopping through, and hopefully you go back and watch it. It's not a 2-hour stream, so you should be able to watch it this time. I, I usually do like 2, 3, 4. Hell, dude, I even have like 4 12-hour streams on here. So
Wow.
yeah, they're used to it. But yeah, man. Thank you so much, man. And
No
I'll see
problem,
you in
bro.
a couple weeks, bro.
Yes, sir, man. You take it easy.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Later, guys. And yeah, man. So that's my boy Prime. You all know him, especially if you go out to the tailgates and stuff. And definitely go check him out over on Fourth and Jawn. Check out Gail and all that crew. Great individuals over there and everything that they do. They just don't give content on YouTube. They also, provide very awesome tailgates on home football games and stuff. I think they might even do some away games. I probably should ask them that, but next time I will. So, anyway, yes, tomorrow night is our first preseason game against the Jets. Cannot wait. And yeah, football is almost here, ladies and gentlemen. The games that truly matter, not preseason, but the games that matter. And appreciate you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. All nighters, baby. Yeah. No, listen, dude. I will get back to the all nighters eventually. I might start doing them here. I might get one done in the next month. We'll put it that way. Give me some time. Let me recuperate and sleep one night, and we'll pull an all nighter. I promise you, man. It's been a while since we've done one, so we got to do one again. Yeah. They do. They really do. Drew, have you been to one of their tailgates, bro? Yeah, man. Big things. Always good to see you, Prime. Yes, definitely. No, Prime is awesome, man. Met the guy 2 times, and I'm so glad I met him. Very, very, very nice individual, dude. And I have nothing but respect for Prime, for E Rock, and all those guys down there. Like I said, I got to meet them this past Sunday at the open practice. Just genuine individuals. So appreciate all they've done, and they both came on my channel this week and showed some love. So yeah, man, just all the support Eagle content creators give is just truly amazing. Yeah, I know. I thought it would work. I guess not. Yeah, definitely. If you guys have not experienced the Fourth and Jawn tailgate, you are definitely missing out. Woo, and that to, oh my God, that tomato pizza is amazing. Okay, yeah, dude, you don't even gotta know 'em, man. That's how cool these guys are. You just walk over and just join in, and they accept you. So definitely, man. Next time you're there, definitely get over there and chill with them. They're very, very laid back and down to earth people. So, all right, guys. Well, that'll do it for tonight. Appreciate each and every one of you for stopping in. Jock, I know you came in last minute, man. Hopefully, you can catch the next one. I actually have one tomorrow at 5 p.m., I want to say, and that is with King DVM. So definitely, man, stop back by tomorrow. That's an earlier stream, so maybe you're working. I don't know, but yeah. And then Saturday, I got my other podcast with Sports with Coma getting ready to start, and that's the Belly of the East. So definitely check that out. Saturdays on 2 p.m. and a lot more coming. So definitely, guys, definitely appreciate all the love and support. Yo, Lindy, what is going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming in, dude. We're right here at the end. But yeah, shout out to Lindy. If you guys don't know, he's over there and partnered with Gauntlet Sports, I believe, is with Jimmy. And definitely go hit him up and give him a like and a subscribe on his channel, and all the content he puts out. He's definitely one of the most knowledgeable Eagle fans out there, and his content's fire, and Philly Jim and him do a great job over there. So definitely go check them out. Yes, sir. Go Birds and doubles for sure. Wolves look like they're going to have a really good game or a really good team this year. Hopefully I'm right. We should be able to go a little deeper into the playoffs as long as everyone stays healthy. So, yeah, I'm excited about the Bulls this year too, man. Yo, Van City, what is good, my guy? Raiders! Yes, sir. That is definitely the AFC team I am rooting for this year. The Raiders are my AFC team, and I will ride and die with them until I can't no more. So, man, prove me right, sir. I don't like looking stupid. Y'all go out there and win that shit, because I want to be right. I got a pregame going on tomorrow if you're down. Yes. What time? I will be there, man. For sure. Let me know. Appreciate you asking. Yo, Jinx, what's going on, brother? How you doing, sir? So, yeah. Lindy, just DM me the details, bro. And I will be there no matter what time, whatever. We'll figure it out. But yeah, appreciate each and every one of you. Gonna go in and spend some time with the wife and rewatch House for like the 5th time in 10 years. House is awesome. What can I say? The TV show, obviously the one with the doctor. House. That one, not Playhouse, but yeah. AK, that's why I love you, my brother, and from a diehard Raider fan, go Birds. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it, man. Yeah. No, I'm not afraid to have an AFC team to ride with, man, because I am an NFC team. So, but I'm going to ride with the Raiders over on that side. And I love that a lot of people are sleeping on you, man. No one's talking Raiders over there. Everyone's giving it to the Chargers in Kansas City. So, hey, go be the underdog, bro, and literally just take it in and use that. Take in the underdog mentality and use it, kind of like we do sometimes. Everyone's sleeping on you. Go out there and just blow it right back in their face and take it, bro. You guys got the weapons. You got the defense. You got the offense. There is no reason you guys can't compete over there. So I wish you all the best, bro. Final score of the New York Giants 23-21. New York Giants won by a 24-yard field goal. Congratulations, Blue. You guys got something to be happy about. You won your first preseason, but it was preseason. Congrats, though. Yep, I got NFL Plus, so I'll be able to actually watch now. Nice, man. Very nice. We're going in for people's throats this year. Yeah, no, dude, listen. How can I say this? If you don't fucking finish first, I'm going to be upset. I understand the Chargers. They got good. I understand the Chiefs are the Chiefs. Pat Mahomes, Andy Reid. But y'all should... Denver shouldn't be that big of a deal for y'all. It's between you, Kansas City, and the Chargers. I really, really think you guys can pull this out, dude. Truly, I do. So, like I said, don't make me look stupid, please. I took Jake Elliott on fantasy tonight. That's my dog. Let's go. Yeah. Well, can I add, was like that your last option, or did you actually want him? That's the ultimate question. Did you want him, or were you forced to take him? Because if you took him and you meant to take him, that's awesome. That means you at least trust the kicker. I went with Claypool over Smith. Claypool was ranked a little bit. You know, man, listen. I'm not going to be upset with that one. You know, Claypool in his own right, man, he's a dog. You know, I wouldn't do it, but I'm not going to be upset with that. I mean, you could have picked a lot worse people than Claypool over Smith, but I can't really be upset with that. Claypool's going to have a pretty decent year, I think. So you should do okay with Claypool. Listen. I understand. Big Ben might have held Claypool back a little bit, so I'm interested to see with a younger quarterback with a healthier arm and a stronger arm now than what Ben had, what these wide receivers for Pittsburgh can do. But no, Claypool is definitely talented. Like I will never take that away from him. So no, I'm actually pissed that my wife got Claypool. They always get good wide receivers. And then they got Pickens this year, too. Pickens and Claypool are going to be a deadly combo in a couple of years. I'm just saying now. You know, watch out. Pittsburgh's got two really good young wide receivers in Pickens and Claypool. Heard Tyler Smith is back up on Dallas. Tyler Smith? You mean the lineman Tyler Smith? The guy they just drafted? Well, it was between him and Folk, and I drafted my kicker in the 13th round and drafted Claypool in the 11th. You got Claypool in the 11th round? Wow. Damn. Okay. That's crazy. I didn't think Claypool would be there in the 11th. That's not bad, man. I am terrible at fantasy. My bias holds me back. You know what, man? I think I won 2017 fantasy with Carson Wentz. I had Carson Wentz, LeGarrette Blount, Alshon Jeffrey, and Zach Ertz as my fantasy team. I had like 4 Eagles in my fantasy team, and then I went out and got Nick Foles to substitute Wentz whenever he got injured, and it just all worked out. Like, I do not ever suggest anyone pick their team for fantasy because it never works out that way. But somehow, some way, I won fantasy with 4 Eagles on my team. So I was just pretty excited about that. Yo, AK, I'm about to start my own Eagles show. I want you to be my first guest. Would you like to? Jinx, you don't even got to ask, my guy. You don't even got to ask. I would be honored, bro. You've always been a great supporter of mine, and you're always here, so hell yeah, man. And I'm glad you're finally starting. You know, definitely, man. So, yes, when you are ready, when you have it up and it's ready to go, I will be there. You know, I had people who did it for me. Shout out to Joe Castro and Lindy Endzone and all the guys that were there for my first live. You know, Mitch and honestly, it's been so long ago. I forget Philly Foothills and a couple other people. Shout out to all of them. You know, so yeah, I'll always return the favor, bro. Always. So when you're ready, let me know. I will be there, sir. Almighty, what's good, my guy? Yeah, Dallas first round pick struggled on pass blocking. Find it funny. Well, he struggled in college too, did he not? I mean, he was the most penalized offensive lineman last year in college, if I'm not mistaken. So it doesn't really surprise me that much. I did that last year and came in dead last. Yeah, dude. Hey, you know what though, Van? You could do that this year and probably have really good luck with it. Go out, get Derek Carr, in fact, go out, dude. This is what I want you to do, Van. Go out and just make a fantasy team, just a random one, you know, with random people that it doesn't even matter. Go get Carr, go get Jacobs. Try to at least get as many as you can. Get as many freaking Raiders as you can on one that does not matter. And I want you to tell me in the end of the year how it works out. I am fascinated to see how that works out. Having Adams, Carr, Renfro, Waller, and Jacobs, you might win that. I'm just saying, bro. So, yo, Joey Shake 72. What's up, my guy? Appreciate you stopping through, man. Yo, hope you're having a good night. I'm ready. Yes, sir, dude. Ready for Eagles football tomorrow night. Unfortunately, I got live at 9, but I will be watching while I'm doing it. Totally did not realize a week ago before I made the live and scheduled it that our game was Friday. It slipped my mind, so we're going to do it. But yeah, we're going to have fun with it as well. And yeah, man, definitely ready for week 2, man. First ever Eagles game I get to go to. Shout out to King Kincaid for that. You know, he's getting me down there, helping me get that wish and dream done. So, you know, definitely excited to see my Birds live for the first time ever in my life, week 2 against Minnesota. So, definitely, man, this is going to be a fun year. It's going to be a fun year to be an Eagle fan for sure. Dude, I'm telling you, Van, do it. Let me know how it turns out, dude. I bet you finish. If you don't finish first, you finish second. I'm just saying. How about a Daniel Jones, Saquon, Galladay, Tony in fantasy? You do that, I have a feeling you're just trying to lose, Almighty. I mean, but that's just my opinion, bro. If you have Daniel Jones, Saquon, Galladay, Tony, you're not even trying to win fantasy. But, I mean, you can try it. Good luck. Hey, definitely, man. If you can make it done and stuff, and you can get tickets for sure, I would love to meet as many people as I can. You know, I believe Joey Shakes is going to that one. I'm going to that one. A lot of people are going to that. So, fuck yeah, okay. I'm going to my first Raider game ever this year as well. Seattle, Thanksgiving. Yo, you get to go to the Seattle game? You might as well just leave at halftime, bro. You guys are gonna. Oh my god, I don't see how Seattle's gonna keep up with anyone, dude. I get they got DK, but really, Geno Smith and Drew Lock, seriously, like, no. I'm sorry, man. Never been to a Monday Night Football game. Yeah, neither have I, man. Like I said, so. That's awesome. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, it's. I hope you all the luck in the world, dude. I hope you guys completely just crush the shit out of Seattle for your first game ever, and I hope you get the best experience ever, man. And I'm hoping for that week 2 as well. You know, I don't want to go to the game and my team lose and then just have to drive home by myself all sad and shit, crying, and you know, yeah, don't want to do that. Definitely. So. True Lock will break out. Man, You're sipping on some good shit tonight, Almighty. Drew Lock is not breaking out. From where? Where's he breaking out from? No, no. Yeah, no, dude, it's going to be fun. Just, I know how the environment was at the open practice, this past weekend with all the Eagles fans, and that was just 30,000 people. You know, I can't even imagine what a live game with the place packed. Just the energy, everything. It's going to be just a rush of fucking emotions, man. It just sucks I had to wait 35 years to do it. But it's going to be truly remarkable. I cannot wait. I'll be able to die peacefully after I go to this game. I'll be like, okay, I'm satisfied. If I die tomorrow, I'll be happy. I'll smile on my face, and I'm sure you'll feel the same way, dude. I don't know. It's on my bucket list, and it's about to be checked off. You know what I mean? So, yes, happy tears. Yes. Hype. Yes. We work in tomorrow. You want to work tomorrow? Let's do it. What time? Drop a time in the chat, man. We'll make it work. I think I have a live at 5 o'clock, or no, 6 o'clock p.m. So I can do 9 p.m. tomorrow night, or I can do earlier than 6. So just let me know, bro. Anytime. DM me. Tell me on here. We'll get it worked out. You'll be all right, man. You Raider fans are worse than Seattle fans. Come on now. You guys are. A lot of people say we're the bad ones. Aren't you guys worse than us? No, the Seattle people need to be scared. Yeah, man. No, my kids go to sleep at night, and I tend to get loud sometimes doing this. And at the beginning, when I started streaming, I would wake up my kids, and my wife would get pissed at me and give me that stink eye, that no husband ever wants, because then she has to go back in and rock the baby again. And yeah, so I started doing it out here in my garage, and I smoke. So it's just easier all in general. Keeps it away from the kids, lets me be me out here, and yeah, it just, sorry about the crickets, man. I live in the country, so I got crickets. At least I don't have crabs. I got crickets. That was a joke. You can laugh. I went to the home opener 2018. Right. Oh, that's a good one, man. That's pretty sweet. I would have loved to have went to that one. Yeah, man. I'm sure I will definitely be on top of the world too. It's going to be a good feeling. I'm going to love it. It was a dream. Yeah, I bet, dude. I'm going to probably be stunned whenever I go. Even though I've been there for 2 open practices. An open practice is not a game. Completely different environment. Yeah, no, dude, that's the bad thing. As soon as I go and I go in there, it's going to be like I need to go every weekend now. And I'm not that guy. Trust me. I ain't rolling in the dough like that. Not yet. If I start, I will be there every weekend. I promise you that. All right, buddy. Sounds good, man. For sure. We'll definitely get something going tomorrow. Exactly. So don't worry. You'll be fine, man. Listen, if somebody fucks with you, you got like, what, 60,000 other fans right behind you that will mess him up too. So you'll be fine. It's all good. How far am I from Eagles Stadium? All depends on how fast I drive. If you want the honest answer, I can get there in like an hour 20, or I can get there in an hour 45, or I can get there in an hour or in 2 hours. It all depends on how fast I drive, honestly. If I want to be there fast, I'll get there fast. But if I just want to take my time, 2 hours max. That's with traffic. I can be there at like an hour 45 if I have to. Yeah, no, man. I haven't had a cricket problem all year long, right? Because my cats stay out here in the garage because they're shop cats. They were strays I took in. I gave them a home and fed them, and now they're like just here, and I love them to death. But they keep, they keep the mice from coming in the house. They are supposed to keep the crickets out of the fucking garage, but you see they're slacking on that shit because I go out and I get canned food, and then they get all fat and fucking lazy and get all Garfield cats on me, and then they don't do their fucking job, and now we have crickets in the garage. So that's what I'm dealing with, is fucking cats. No, I'm just playing. And you think our team is scary, you should meet our fans. No, man, that's why I try to stay on the right side of you guys, yeah, you guys are assholes. At least you don't have crabs. Yeah. No, sorry, man. I don't even know where that came from. I was just trying to be funny. If it worked, it worked. If it didn't, it didn't. But get that Tony Luke's at halftime. Yeah. I will have to do that, man. Yeah, no, that's the bad thing, dude. I really I was born with ADHD and ADD, and as I got older, I grew out of it. But did I? Because my wife really sits there and says my ADD takes hold when I do YouTube. She's like, you just don't stop. She actually doesn't. She likes that I do it. It's about how much that I do it, because I never know when to quit. It's always more and more and more. And I know as soon as I go down here, I'm gonna love it. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. This is what I was meant to do, and I know that. But I'm going to go down there, and it's going to affect me in a major way, and I know that, and I'm going to want to keep going. I will probably end up, if I get this new job that I'm going for tomorrow, I'll be making some really good money. I will be down every weekend if I can. Like, I'm not even playing. It's going to get bad, and my wife is going to string me up by my toes when it does, but it'll be worth it. I will hang by my toes if it means I get to go to Eagle football games. And she can swing me from the fan too, from my toes, if that's what that means. It's on end zone side toward highway. Tony Luke's definitely hit that ball. All right, I will, man. Definitely. Crickets are telling everyone to can't even read. Subscribe and hit that like button. Yes, Raiders Nation for life, man. I know you mean that in a good way, and thank you so much for all the support, man. I remember I had a cricket in the garage, and it annoyed me so much I haunted that bitch down, and it took 2 hours. You know what, man? In fact, I got a cat sitting right behind me, just staring over there at the cricket, not doing a damn thing about it. I might have to do something about it. You know what? Hold on. Fuck that cricket. All right. Now, no more cricket. Okay. So, just sneak into the stadium. Dude, do I look like a fucking ninja to you? What? How's this white dude with this big ass beard gonna sneak anywhere, man? I ain't no damn ninja. Have you ever snuck into a stadium? They got that shit on lock, bro. Ain't no damn way I'm sneaking in there. Yeah, I've been a part of your 12-hour streams. Your wife has a point. Listen, man, don't ever say that to make me put that up again, because if she's watching right now, you just fucking gave her all the ammunition in the world, Drew. Don't keep that shit to yourself, man. I'm trying to do this more, not get in trouble to do it less. No job required. Clean shave. No. What? Why? I'm not cooking food. No, it's a construction job, dude. I can have the biggest grizzly beard in the freaking world with a construction job. I mean, no. Listen, man, I'm no lawyer. I'm no doctor. I'm no, like, I have my HVAC license. I've done construction for like 4 years, and then I turned 20 and I moved to Alaska, worked in the oil field for 8 years. I moved to Texas for 2 years, and I worked in the TDCJ, the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, worked in the maximum security prison at the Stiles unit in Beaumont, Texas. Then I went to Denver, Colorado, and worked with my wife's cousin who owned his own HVAC business, and he got me HVAC certified. So, I mean, I've been all over the world, man. I've built a wedding chapel in Texas. I've built construction places up in Alaska, little hotels up there on the North Slope for, all the people to sleep while they're working in the oil field. Hell, I've been a welder helper, a heavy machine operator. I've done it all, man, and I'm only 35. So there's a lot I do, but this is just, construction. So, but it's good money, and I can't complain about it. No, I will never take another job where I have to be clean shaved, man. Yes, sir, Van. Always, brother. You know when you come here, it's nothing but love, bro. For sure. I forget what I said that you guys are laughing, but appreciate it. I know I'm funny now. That's awesome. I'll take advantage of that. I'm back. Oh, that fucking cricket. Yeah, he is back, isn't he? I was so into this, man. I didn't even fucking hear him for a second. Shop. Sick him. Shut up! There we go. How is Alaska? It's always cold there. We tell people that to keep people out. But honestly, man, I prefer Alaska weather over Pennsylvania. You know, I grew up and lived in Pennsylvania for my first 19 years of my life. I do not recall the East Coast being this hot, man. Seriously, I remember being a kid. I started playing intercity league softball at 16, and I played baseball in high school. I played football in high school, did track and field in high school. Dude, I was outside all the time. I don't ever recall the East Coast being this humid and just intense heat, man. Like the other day, it's been 92, 96, 98, 102, like the last week. And it's just fucking murder, man. It really is. Like, I don't even want to go outside. I do not remember it being that way when I was a kid. And somebody came up to me the other day. I was talking to one of my friends, and he was like, well, bro, that's because we're old now. I said, fuck you, man. I'm 35. I'm not old. This is not right. Like, this heat is ridiculous, man. And, yeah, it's just, I can't take humidity anymore, dude. The humidity, ugh. Like, at least Alaska is a dry state, so when it says it's 86, it's 86. Like, it's just all around. It's better for me, My skin is clearer up there. Like, when I come here, man, and I just am back here for a month, like, my skin just dries out. I always get flakes under my beard here because my skin's always dry. I don't have that shit in Alaska, dude. Like, my skin's always moisturized and stuff just because you know what I mean. But you want to see my cat? Okay. Where's my cat? Oh, now you don't want to come out? Well, shutting that door didn't fix the cricket problem, so I'll open it. As soon as he comes in, I'll show you my cat. He's a Garfield cat, man. He's orange. He's got a big fucking head, and he's fat and lazy. He's my dude. He showed up. I think he's a year and 6 months old. He showed up one day, and I was outside here in the garage, and next thing you know, I just saw two orange cats just kind of peeking out from the one side behind a table. I was like, what the hell is going on? So I pull out some food, dude. They were like super skittish, super skittish. It took me 6.5 months to get shop to even get to the point where I could put the cat food down right next to me while I'm sitting here. And most of the time, dude, last year while I was streaming when I first started, I was working on the cat and trying to get him to come over and just eat the food next to me while I was streaming and not mess with him, just so he could know, like, hey, you can come next to me and I'm not going to mess with you. You know, just trying to build that trust with him. Dude, it took 6 months. And I'll tell you what, man, I go on runs every morning now. That cat follows me on all of my runs, down to the stop sign and back. No matter what I do, where I go, that cat is always following me. You know, when my son's out playing trampoline, he'll go out and he'll watch my son and sit down next to the trampoline and just watch him. You know, like he's the coolest cat in the world, man. And we built that bond together, you know, because he didn't trust anybody. And he was maybe, I'd say probably 3 or 4 months old when I got him, you know, when he just showed up here. So, yeah, he did not trust humans at first, but now he's awesome. I'm trying to figure out, I'll just open up some food. That'll make them come. Then AJ went to Albuquerque and sold blue meth. What? Did I miss something? Oh, Oh, I got you're meaning to say AK. Okay, got it. I thought you were talking about AJ as in AJ Brown, but I get it now. Man, I wish I could be fucking Walter White. That would be dope as shit. But I'm not. Well, as soon as I get to 1,000 subs, Richie, I'm only at 460, man. I'm grinding. I'm trying, man. I will get there as soon as I possibly can. I want to be monetized because the moment I can start making money and stuff, I can put back into this. I can get a green screen, so half of this like stupid whatever it's called shit goes away, you know, and I can update some more things and get you guys some better content going out. You know, I actually want to be able to get a better laptop here soon. My Chromebook works fine, but Chromebooks don't have OBS on it. They don't allow OBS, and I want to be able to run OBS, so I'm going to have to get a different laptop. So to do that, it's just money, dude. You know, I'll get it worked out, but we'll get there, man. It just takes time, and it's a work in progress. It is always humid on the East Coast in the summer. Dude, not like before, man. I remember back in the early 90s, back in the mid 90s and late 90s, dude, it would fucking snow on Thanksgiving. I remember going, I come from a big family. There's 29 grandkids just alone, and with grandkids and great grandkids, there's like 40 some of us. So a lot of us would play backyard football for Thanksgiving. It was our routine that we did on Thanksgiving, you know, and it would snow on Thanksgiving, man, in the early and late mid 90s. Do you know how long it's been since it snowed on fucking Thanksgiving? I don't even think it snowed on Thanksgiving since, oh hell, probably early 2000s, man. I'm lucky to even see snow in late February here now. Like, it never fucking snows in Pennsylvania anymore. Very barely do we get it. You might get 2-3 snows a year. We would get them all the fucking time, man. Like, it's just all different now. It really is. Week 1 preseason, Titans, Patriots, Ravens did not play their starting QB. That's, you know, the way the NFL is going these days, man. You know, we're not playing our starters as much. I'm not going to bitch about it. You know, everybody's doing it. The NFL is changing. It always is changing, and obviously everybody in the NFL thinks that this is the best way to go right now, so who am I to say otherwise? All right, Drew, take it easy, my guy. Appreciate you for stopping through. Thank you so much, man. AK, you need a bat, toad, or whatever. Eats crickets. That cat's not working. Bro, first off, if I got a bat, my fucking wife would murder me. If I got a toad, that'd be pretty fucking sweet. Okay? I don't know how I would train a toad, but it'd be kind of cool. And yeah, no, these cats they're fucking pointless, man, when it comes to crickets. But they're great mice cats. They'll eat mice all day long, bro. It's okay, Richie. I fuck it up, dude. There's times I even put AL. I miss the K and just sometimes put AL. So you're good. Yes, sir. I am going to the week 2 game. I will be there. Buy a PC. It's much cheaper. About done building mine. First time I was monetized, I bought a desk, mic, or boomstick camera. That was just the start. It's a slow process to keep upgrading. Yeah, man. No, it'll all come in time, man. No, I'm not worried about it. I understood what I was getting into when I did it. Now, granted, did I think it would go a little faster? Sure. I like to think I'm a funny guy. I like to think I'm outgoing. But then I came to realize, well, no, I'm just that way on Xbox. Now I'm just trying to figure out how to get my Xbox personality over here, and make it fun. I will get there. I think I know what the issue is, and I got to stop. So I won't tell you the issue, but I think you all know it. AK, is East meets West going to happen this season? Yes, man. And in fact, I just talked to Philly Foothills. He's in the process of moving right now. He had to move from his old home to his new one. So he told me it will be about a week or 2 yet until he is ready to be back. So as soon as Philly Foothills comes back, we will be doing a welcome back stream for him, and then we're going to start up the East meets West again. So yes, it is not going anywhere. He's just taking this off season to do some moving and stuff like that. But as soon as he is back, we will be back. So yeah, he's definitely. Yeah, it snows like February, bro. I'm talking like Thanksgiving. It used to snow on Thanksgiving. There would be time, and it would snow like the weekend after Thanksgiving. There was many times I'd go deer hunting the December 1st in the snow, bro. You know how long I've hunted in the snow? How long it's been since I've hunted in snow, period, in Pennsylvania? 20 years? 15 years? Like, that's all I'm saying, man. It's different. I don't care what anyone says. Pennsylvania is different, man. The humidity is different. The weather is different. It used to snow all the time, and it doesn't snow all the time now. Like, it just really is. Dog, come on, man. Seriously, you're going to do this to me? Regular stats tomorrow night? I don't know, man. I 4 catches, 33 yards. That's what I got, man. 4 catches, 33 yards. I really don't know. I don't even know if he's going to play tomorrow night. Honestly, I really don't. We'll see, but I'm sure he'll play a little bit, but I don't know if he's going to get thrown the ball. I really don't know, man. That's hard. Like, is Rager going to be forced down our throats? Is Rager going to be forced into the slot and we're going to be forced to deal with him? Or are they not going to do that to us? Are they going to put Quez there? Or are they going to put Pascal there and just say, well, Rager, you'll get your chance when you get your chance? I have no idea, dude. Like, it's really hard for me to say because they could force Rager down our throat just as well as they couldn't. I don't know. It all depends on if Howie wants to objectify this pick or not. If he doesn't care and he's okay with Quez and Pascal, then you know, uh, Rager's hard, man. He's a really hard guy to really judge what he's going to do because I frankly don't know. That. Oh wait, I'll take Rager on the Giants, dude. Take his ass. Fucking take him. No lie, take him. Give me a bag of Skittles and he's fucking yours. All right, like I don't even care. You don't even have to give me a pick. Just take him. Just take him. Devontae Smith, Zach Pascal, and maybe AJ Brown not playing. Yeah, from what Nick said in his compressor either today or yesterday, I forget which one it was. All my days are blending together here all of a sudden. He said they might play 2 series. So, I mean, if Smith and Pascal and all of them are going to be out there, it's just going to be for like the first 2 drives. So, ooh, now that's a good one. His average punt return 16. 16 yards per carry. I don't know why 16 came to my head, but 16. For some reason, that's just what I'm feeling. So 16 yards per average punt, which isn't bad, I don't think. I'll take that. Almighty Finesse is a smart man. Yes, he is. That, in fact, you know what? That Almighty, that might be the smartest fucking statement you've said all offseason. Right there, my guy. You want him? You got him. Just make it work somehow, man. But no, guys, I appreciate you guys keeping the chat going here. I've had a lot of fun tonight. I really, honestly have all the faith in this team. You heard Prime earlier. He doesn't want to get too hyped up too fast, and neither do I. I really don't either. I want to be calm. I want to be cool and collected about this team, but it's really fucking hard to, because they do look really good. They everything seems to have fallen into place for us, but is it too perfect? Sometimes things are too perfect than what it really is. I don't know, but this does not seem like one of those situations. This seems really, really good. Like everything just fell into where it needed to be. So, oh no, yeah. Who remembers the AK Rage video? Yeah, dude, I remember that. I is that on your thing, by the way, Jinx? Were you the one that made that? Yeah, I do need some rest and relaxation, man. I got to be up early tomorrow for this job, but yeah, it's all right. Hey, do me a favor, man. Send it to me, please, because I'm going to put it on here as a clip because I'm tired of going through YouTube and trying to look for it. So if you could, man, just DM it to me. I want to add it to StreamYard. That way, when people ask for it, I can just click on it and it will be there. But yeah, guys, I think I am going to call. It is 11 o'clock here. I appreciate each and every one of you for stopping through. Like I said, we are on our way to 1K. We're at 461, I want to say, right now. Like I said, we're just climbing each and every day. I see it. It's happening. 1 or 2 subs every day. It's coming. I think I've got 27 in the last 3 days. So, I appreciate each and every one of you for all the love and support and just helping me get the channel out there. And yeah, I hope to be at 1K by the end of this year, when the season ends. So, we'll just keep putting in the work, putting the time and the effort, and, we'll just keep grinding. And when we get there, we'll get there. But definitely, I will not forget each and every one of you who stuck through me through all of the thick and thin here. I promise. When I get monetized, I will do something for each one of you who have been rocking with me from the get-go. So, I do really, really appreciate you guys so much, and I probably don't say that enough, and that's on me. But I do, I do really, really admire each and every one of you for hanging with me. And it's been a fun year. I love doing this, and we're gonna grow. We're gonna get bigger, and it's gonna be fun. And I plan on bringing more fun things to the podcast. But yeah, you guys have a great night. I will see you guys tomorrow. I got a live tomorrow yet at 6, and maybe one more if my guy in here. Oh crap. Um, Hype fan eagle. If sorry about that, man. I had a brain fart. I had to think. Hype fan. If he messages me tomorrow and we work out a time for tomorrow afternoon, maybe you'll have 2 streams tomorrow. So appreciate you guys so much. And yeah, fly Eagles fly. And I will be home week 2 against the Minnesota Vikings. Until next time, guys. Have a good one.